Hi y'all. Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed out today. A little under the weather, not sick or anything. It's just the whole world is sick as far as I'm concerned. I mean, let me tell you something. There's some good news and there's some bad news. Okay. Good news is, I can't even look you in the lens. I'm so upset. But the good news is, I almost got married. Really, I did. That's the truth. Bad news. Well, let me just start from the beginning. I met a man. Lovely fella at this bar I went out to with a friend of mine. Her name is Diva Dave. Yes, Missy, you know who you are. So we ended up at this nice little club full of fantastic men that like to dance. So, I was having a real good time. Of course, they don't serve Thunderbird, but, that's okay. They made some lovely martinis. Anyhow, I met this man, and we hit it off real nice. And so we went out on a few dates, and he told me, he says, you are the most beautiful and most interesting woman I have ever met. Well, I was in love immediately. And it wasn't the martinis. So, he asked me to marry him. And I said yes. Yes, yes, I would. So we go down to get our marriage license and the whole 9 yards, and well, it turns out at least this time he wasn't married already, like the rest of them have been. Turns out that he was a she, and well, I didn't know that, and apparently in this state you're not allowed to get married, if the man you're going to marry was born a woman, apparently. And I don't know why that is. Who are these Republicans to stand in the way of my happiness? If I can deal with it, it's not like I ever thought about that sort of thing before, but I fell in love, so I was going to go with it, but somebody else stopped me. They said it's the law. I said, well, they need to change that law, because this is ridiculous. So needless to say, I told him, I said, listen, Barbara, which probably should have, been the first clue. But people have, those, what do they call them, unisex names and whatnot. I said, listen, Barb, I don't think I can have a relationship with somebody, a sexual relationship with somebody that I'm not married to. Now, I told you this when I first met you, and he told me, he said, that's okay, honey, I understand. And as soon as I get my attachments, my permanent attachments, I'm going to look you up. I'm going to come back for you. You're going to be the first one on my list to try my new equipment out.